Can you hear me?
I got you, Dave. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I
Awesome.
can't turn on the camera today because my I'm with a different laptop and its camera is really blurry. So yeah,
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. How was the 17th, by the way? How was the celebration for it?
absolutely amazing, man.
Amazing. Good time with friends, family.
Yeah,
Yeah. What'd you get up to?
I still did a bit of work, so I only booked one appointment this week. So
One appointment on your birthday, dude. That's what it's all about. I remember when I was doing sales calls on, I'm never really happy on my birthday unless I have like sales calls or whatnot either. So I completely understand where you're coming from with that as well. I remember once on my birthday, I think I had like two or three closes or something like that on my birthday, and that was the best gift to give to myself. So awesome. And then we got Arkham joining today. Arkham, can you hear me? Not sure if your mic's working, Markham. You're muted. Here, give me 1 second. I'm outside on a motorbike. I don't respond. Okay, fair enough, man. And then there's Ethan. Let me just let Ethan in as well, too. Give you guys a couple minutes as well. Yeah, man. How was you ended up booking the appointment as well? That was on your birthday, right, Dave?
it was the day after my birthday.
The day after your birthday. Oh, okay, okay. Ethan, go mute. Thank you. He's he looks like he's in Colombia. Or where are you? You're in Guatemala?
Can you hear me okay, brother?
Now you're better. Yeah. You're in the hostel or where are you?
I'm up in Antigua right now in Guatemala.
Oh, he's in Guatemala. See, there you go. Never even know. So, Dave, you talked to him last week. He was in Vancouver, and then now this week he's in Guatemala. So,
See you again, bro.
yeah, damn it. All right, all right. So, give it about a minute or so. Arkham's on his bike, and then Dave's here. Excellent, guys. I just wanted to just do a quick announcement as well. I'm pretty stoked on this. I'm getting rid of two of my programs. Not many people can say that they're excited about getting rid of two of their programs, but I think I'm going to be condensing two of my programs. I've had a few people go through them, and I really think it would be a huge benefit, especially for those that are just getting started here, especially for you, Dave, and even you, Arkham, if you can hear me as well, to really go into a tight knit community where there is a little bit of skin in the game, but you guys have access to voice notes. You guys have access to much quicker replies as well. Because schools, sometimes people don't get notified right away as well. And of course, it's a free community as well. Like free communities can only get you so far. While this one, I think, is going to be a lot more tight knit and it's going to be a lot more exclusive and a lot more private. And I really want to be able to expand it, respect really expanded as well too. So I'm super stoked because inside of this new program, I really want to see you guys succeed and grow not only to your first $1,000 per month, but even to grow to overpass $5,000 per month. And I think I've kind of cracked the code a little bit on that way. And it's literally speed. Speed is the number one thing that's going to be able to help you guys get the results that you need as well. So I'm super stoked to be able to announce the remote Savage Access. The remote Savage Access, what that is it's going to be a paid community every single month. It's going to be private exclusively only on WhatsApp first. And it's going to include reviews so you can post your own either appointments. If you're appointment setting, you could post your own chats in there. It's going to be a lot easier for people to see and even comment on certain chats as well. And you can even post your calls in there if you have any calls as well, if you're taking any sort of sales calls. And I'll be able to post any of my own calls in there too, which I think will just be a huge advantage for you guys as well. I thought long and hard for, especially for like investments and such like that for it. But I think that in order for you guys to be able to get the best results as soon as possible, I want to make sure that the barrier is super low for you guys to be able to enter it as well too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first 10 members inside of the remote Savage access. The first 10 members are going to be $26 per month, or if they want to do 150 in one foul swoop for the whole year, that's absolutely cool too. Now in there, it's going to be like 15, 30-minute replies as well. And it's literally the goal is to get you from $1,000 per month and just for getting started, landing your first gig, because I think our community is really good and it's really great to be able to get started, to get your first gig, to get your toes dipped in a little bit more too. And I really think that this next step going from 1,000 to 5,000, it's literally just about the support and the speed of the support. And the amount of information that will be in there. Literally, one of my clients was selling this type of information for $5,300. And I want to be able to allow you guys to have access to this for as low as $26 per month, especially for the first 10 people who come and join. So it'll be 26 per month or 150 per month. And then I'm going to increase it to 33 and then all the way up to 49 once we get up to around 20, 30, 40, 50 people in. But for the first 10 people, I want to allow access for you guys to come in for around $26 per month. I think that you guys would be blown away with the amount of value that's going to be in there as well too. And I just wanted to do that quick announcement as well, just so that you guys know that this is something I'm going to be starting to promote, especially over the next couple of weeks as well. Once we starting to get new members in, we're almost at 50 members inside of the community. I'm kind of punching myself a little bit because we've been at 44 since about Monday or so. And I wanted to get to 45 by this time this week, but I didn't see it get to 45, but we got the 44. So I want to really push it, get it over to 50 and really start pushing people so that they can start allowing themselves to really get their dreams and get a handle on their dreams, especially just like yourself, Dave, who shows up to work every single day as well. And I really want to honor that too. Literally millions of dollars of the knowledge, $26 a month as well, and you get more direct access as well. And I think that it will be a huge win over the long term. It's not really a money maker for me as well. It's for me, I want to see the results in there and have a little bit of skin in the game as well, because obviously, like Dave, like when you join, I forget whose program it was, but you had a little bit more skin in the game. You're a little bit more active and such like that. And I really want to see that too. And I'm really stoked for it. So that's kind of a side note for today, just for getting started, because I'm I'm super excited to get the remote Savage access all set up and all ready for you guys. That should be done by the end of today, tomorrow as well. But like I said, first 10 members, it will be $26 a month or $150 for the year. And I'm canceling the other programs that I have other than the 30K call reviews that I've done for myself. That'll still be on there, where you can literally just watch me close like $30,000 worth of deals, just about like 6-7 calls worth. But I'm super stoked for that as well. Dave, Ethan, did you guys have any questions about that, or did you guys want to move on to the topic for today?
Yeah, I want to check it out. So I'll check it out definitely. So where can I buy it? Like, is it on Warp? Oh,
Uh, so I'll send you a message on Skool for that portion because I'm still working out a little bit of kinks and setting everything all up and strep and stuff like that. Did you? I didn't check our messages. Did you send me your WhatsApp, by the way, Dave?
yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. I'll send you over a message later on today. We'll get everything all sorted for there too. So, if it's the
Right.
only thing is mentioning like how can I buy it, I'll set you up with that after. Don't worry.
Okay.
Awesome, dude. Ethan, any questions for that one?
Okay for me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. I love the name of it.
Road Savage Axis. Hell yeah, dude. That's a big thing as well. And Dave, like Ethan, literally, like I mentioned before, like he's kind of an epitome of this lifestyle. I'll let Arkham back in because he was on his bike. He's kind of an epitome of this lifestyle, man. Like literally, like last week at this time, he was in Vancouver, and then he came and visited me in Victoria for the weekend. That's like 4 or 5 hours away as well. He came and visited me for a couple nights. And then literally like the next day or two later, he literally like goes and flies over to Central America. So he's in Guatemala. Dave, do you know where Guatemala is?
No idea.
I was just going to mention, like, you probably have no clue where it is. You know where Mexico is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's underneath Mexico. So it's like literally the next country underneath Mexico. That's where he is right now. He was there a couple of years ago. He climbed up a volcano, right?
A volcano.
Yeah, yeah. Did you climb up a volcano, Ethan?
I climbed up too. Thank you, homie.
Two of them, and one of them exploded. He told me too, David. And lo and behold, he's still alive. So, and he cleaned up all of his beard and everything, which is nice.
Oh, I
Arkham,
know.
can you hear me? Arkham, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Let's see here, messages in here. Are you still on the Arkham? Are you still on the motorbike? Give you a couple seconds. Back home now? Nice, man. All right. Yeah, man. Just if you want to unmute, you can unmute. Just say hi to the crew because it's your first time hopping on. Okay. Perfect.
Hey guys.
There
So
you go. Arkham, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Just
Whereabouts you
went out
calling in
there.
from?
I'm from India.
From
I
India.
grew
Which
up in
part? Like
Qatar.
Goa,
Uh,
Mumbai, New Delhi?
Mumbai, Mumbai. I'm from
Mumbai?
Mumbai.
Nice. Are you close
Yeah,
close to the ocean then?
yeah, pretty close.
Pretty close. Nice, man. Nice, nice. So
Mhm.
how long have you been doing remote sales? So like appointment setting or closing, or are you just getting started, just like Dave did a couple months ago?
I actually started like a week. The This is one of the first groups I joined.
Nice,
I
man. I
tried
like to hear that, dude. You're already
before.
taking action. I can see that as well inside of the community too. Already trying to land a gig and such like that. And did you have any sort of ideal opportunities in mind as well to be able to work with for appointment setting, or is it just kind of like any job that you can kind of get you're kind of wanting to work on?
I mean, initially, I think I'll take any job, but because, like, I'm 20, I consume the sort of entrepreneurship and self-improvement content. So I think I'll be a better fit in the B2C space and like fitness, mostly fitness nation, that sort of stuff.
Perfect, man. Perfect. You sound very similar to Dave. Well, Dave's from Sri Lanka, but yourself, like your English is really good too. So getting onto
Mhm.
interviews and stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I asked you too, because just so I can put a voice to the comments. I always like to see faces too of people that are inside of the community as well. And it's super nice to meet you as well, and too. And yeah, man, like that's the big thing. It's like mainly like getting on for interviews as well. Have you had a chance to have a look at some of Dave's wins and Dave's posts from say about like 3, 4 weeks ago by chance inside of the community, Arkham?
Yeah. I did. I read the chats, the screenshots. I
Yeah,
read
there's
them.
some
Yeah.
there's some of them. Dave was able to land a gig within 30 days. As soon as he
Uh-huh.
started to implement a few pretty consistent steps in there too. Because I see that you also just got a Facebook, right?
Yep.
Nice, man. Nice, nice. Are you warming it up a little bit? What's called warming it up or so? Like
Uh-huh.
just sending a few messages here and there, getting some friend requests and stuff like that, or you're already starting to warm it up a bit?
Yeah, I did. I joined a couple groups and sent a couple friend requests.
Love it, man. Love it. Yeah, you got to do like the problem with these social media accounts now, and it's so
Hmm.
literally, dude, like the easiest time to be able to get started with all of this was yesterday,
Uh-huh.
but the hardest time to get started with it is tomorrow. So it's better to get started with it today,
Yeah.
essentially. And it's such a huge difference because so many people have so many techniques, or they have so many videos and tutorials about messaging people either on social media, Facebook and stuff like that, but they don't realize that their accounts, like my Facebook account, for example, is almost 20 years old. My Facebook account. So
Mhm.
the seasonness of my Facebook account versus yours, Arkham, is going to be completely different. The amount of people that I can outbound or reach out to, or groups that I can join, I won't end up getting flagged. That's the thing.
Mhm.
But with yourself, since it's a new account as well, it may end up getting flagged. So I'm really happy you're doing things a little bit slowly in there. Now, for reach out, I wouldn't recommend what I did with Dave, because Dave already had a little bit of a seasoned Facebook account as well. What I would recommend though, Arkham, is to go through one of the posts. I'm going to tag you in one of the posts actually just after this call, for what the amount of outbounds you should be doing on a day by day basis if you want to be able to land interviews as well. Have you ever had any sort of like interviews, like online interviews before, or would it be your first time?
I mean, I've done stuff for like university and stuff, but nothing with the remote sales and stuff.
Nothing with remote? Nice, man. Good for
Yeah.
you. What are you doing at university, by the way?
I'm doing AI.
Doing AI. They teach AI at university now?
Yeah,
Do
it's
they do
computer
they just
science
let the
benefit,
AI just
right?
take control of the class, or what?
Nah, they just literally read off the whiteboard, waste of time.
Oh,
Evan,
okay,
we're
okay.
Evan, we're old, bro. That's ridiculous.
Man. I have no idea anymore. Man,
My
I don't know
Facebook's at
what I
least
don't.
20 years old too. I get it.
Yeah, we're too old now to be going back into school. But yeah, no, that's awesome, man. So are you at school then? Is that full time that you're at school then, Arkham? And then this is something that you wanted to do part time while you're out of school. So is it like 40 hours a week that you're in classes?
Oh yeah, school's actually 9 to 5, ironically, and
Oh, okay.
I,
Training you guys right, I see.
yeah, exactly. I personally want to drop out, like make 5K a month, and then do my own stuff.
Awesome, bro. Awesome, awesome. Why 5K per month? Why is that the goal?
That's like a freedom number that allows me to move places, maybe go to Dubai. It's not luxurious, but then it's like reachable, but also a good number.
I
So it's
love
like
that, man.
aiming
I
high.
love that. That's cool, man. So you wanted to go to Dubai? What's in Dubai? Do you got like friends in Dubai, or
I actually grew up in Qatar. I went to school there, so I've been there since
I
like
was gonna
I
say,
was
man,
born.
I'm like, your English is too good for being
Yeah.
out in India, man. I was literally gonna say, I'm like, no, no, you can't be straight from Dubai. So you're born out in
Mhm.
Qatar then?
I was born in India, but then I was like 6 months when I went there. So
Okay.
basically, I went to school
Oh,
there.
okay. Okay, interesting. So you grew up in Qatar then for
Yeah,
most of your
yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah.
That's interesting, man. Very, very interesting. What's kind of the difference between like Qatar and India then? Like something on the top of your head.
I mean, the people basically. India is like pollution, traffic. Qatar is like more chill, less people, and then obviously a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
A lot
cool
of oil
cars,
money that's over there. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Lots and lots of oil money. But that's awesome, man. I love hearing that. And I love hearing about your goals too, because then that puts something in my head of in my brain for where I want to see you go as well. It's the same thing what I asked with Dave literally like a month and a half ago when he started hopping on calls as well. Is what's your end goal? Man, like where do you want to see yourself? Like, why are you here? Like all this sort of stuff. And Dave's end goal was he's like, I want to be able to go see family out in Georgia. I want to be able to go out to Atlanta, go see family. But then he told me last week that he wants to go to Finland as well. And I'm like, dude, you got to be making some more money if you want to go out to Georgia. Then you want to go to Finland. He wants to live a whole remote lifestyle. But he's in the right community to be able to do that as well, man. So I'm freaking stoked, man. So your ultimate goal is to go then to Dubai, live in Dubai as well.
Yeah.
Do you have friends there, or is it just something that you want to do for yourself?
No, I don't have friends in Dubai. I have a lot of friends in Qatar. I actually have a friend in Vancouver. He's a pilot.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
Okay,
And
nice.
Dubai, because like most people go there and then like it's good for networking and growing a business.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Have you been there before or no?
Yeah, yeah. Been there a
Yeah.
couple of times.
Okay, that's two out of four people on this call that have been there. Ethan's also been there before too, as well. I think. When were you there, Ethan? Like a year and a half, 2 years ago or so?
April 26th, 2023 until the 1st of May, 2023.
See, look, he remembers the dates as well of everywhere that he goes to. So love to hear that. Love to
I
hear
stayed
that.
in I stayed in Jumeirah Beach residency, as you know, Arkham.
Oh yeah, that's cool. From
Dude,
the palm.
yeah, JBR is you're not I won't take too much time, but you're right, man. Like the energy in Dubai is very different. Um,
Yeah.
like I could comment like, do I like it or not like it? Well, like I there's a lot of it that I like, and there's a lot of it that's ridiculous. But there's not a safer place in the world, in my opinion. Like
Yeah,
like I
that's
I don't
true.
think I think Tokyo like might be safer or the whole of Japan than Dubai, but Dubai is really safe. Like good choice, man.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's awesome. Love to hear that, guy. Love to hear that. So yeah, so pretty much like Arkham, how these calls like typically work as well, because I know that you hopped off for a little bit.
Mhm.
Usually I'll go over some certain structures or some certain plans as well, or a given topic of either the week of someone that's asked something inside of the community as well too. And what I mentioned in the first 10 minutes here is that I'm opening up a whole new program as well. It's called the Remote Savage Access too. I'll send you a little bit more details of that later on. But literally, dude, it's going to be a little bit more of an exclusive community as well. So there's the basic community here on Skool where I want to see people succeed and land their first gig as well. And as soon as they start getting paid from their first gig, then we go from $1,000 a month to $5,000 per month. And that is going to be through the remote Savage access. And in there, it's going to be private on WhatsApp too. It's going to have call reviews are going to have full access on there. Appointment setter text as well for any appointments or why people ended up dropping off, like how to convert more people even after the call too. Because I know Dave and I, we talked about that either a week or two ago, Dave, about drop offs of people that show up to meetings and then you just don't say anything to them afterwards and you let it just go to the closer when you need to be a little bit more proactive, especially when you're setting as well. So little tips and tricks, and the main goal though is to get you from that first gig to then getting over 5,000 per month in remote sales as well. That's what
Mhm.
the remote Savage Access is going to be about, Arkham. It's going to be $26 per month for the first 10 members, and then I'll go to 33 and then 49 once it goes to the 10 preceding. So 10 to 20, and then 20 to 30 afterwards. I'll send you some details on that just afterwards as well, since I've already talked about that over the first 8 to 10 minutes or so of this call. But yeah, pretty much I just go over some of the questions that people have within the community as well. Sometimes there's topics, sometimes there's not, but that's something that I really wanted to mention on this call. That was the huge announcement as well, because I firmly believe that that is going to be the quickest path for you guys to earn your first $5,000 per month is with that tight knit community and having either myself or someone like Ethan to be able to respond to things super quickly. Having access to someone who's closed over $2 million over the phone, like myself, and then Ethan, who earns over $10,000 per month in commissions from setting as well. So you have the setter side, and then I'm the closing side as well too. So yeah, like I'll send you more details on that just afterwards. But for Dave, Ethan, Arkham, is there any questions that you guys have either through the remote sales blueprint or you guys are trying to figure out something for interviews as well, trying to land some interviews? Or Dave, did you have any questions specifically on some of the approaches for the appointment setting and converting people to hop on the calls, or what to do after they've already been on the call as well? So I'll open it up. Anyone that has any questions?
I was just responding to some clients. Again, multitasking, trying to do the work right now, sending some links and getting bookings in while we're going,
Get
guys.
fucking paid, bro. Get fucking paid. That's what it's all about. You gotta get some fucking money. I'm literally like Arkham Dave. I was literally at a music festival with this guy, with this Ethan guy. I was at a music festival with him 2, 3 weeks ago, out in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. Out like maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And this guy with like no service, barely any Wi-Fi. He just gets onto the Wi-Fi, and then he tells me, "Oh, I just closed a $5,000 deal." Literally just sitting next to me in a freaking field at a concert. So he's a good guy to reach out to as well inside of the community. But Dave, did you have any questions for me on the recording portion? Because I know we'll talk a little bit more, Dave, through WhatsApp just afterwards too. But did you have any questions for me in regards to like the appointment setting as well? And guys, I just want to also say to give Dave a nice happy birthday. He celebrated his 17th on August 4th.
Dude, that's so sick. Like Tenjobi Omerito. Like happy
Oh,
belated,
thank
bro.
you.
I've been speaking
Thank you, man.
Japanese randomly last 2 days. Like yesterday, there's a random girl that spoke Japanese here, so that's why I just said happy birthday in Japanese.
I know one word, like yush for yes.
Yeah,
That's all I know. Yeah, I don't have any more questions. So if I do, I'll ask you on like DM. So yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Arkham, did you
yeah.
have any questions on for me since it's your first call, going brand new? Literally, you're jumping into the deep end head first, but that's some of the best ways to learn how to swim as well.
I'm sending a couple messages on Facebook every day. I don't have any questions right now. I'll just see what happens.
Cool.
If I have
So
any, I'll shoot at the end.
awesome, man. Awesome. So there's a couple things for you, Arkham, to check out on. I'm going to tag you as soon as we're off this call. I'm going to tag you in the post so that you can have a look and see for the outbounds, especially. But I don't want you to do the same amount as what Dave was doing because Dave had a little bit more of a seasoned Facebook account, and I don't want your account to get banned in its first like couple of weeks or something like that. That's the worst thing that we want. So I'll tag you in a community post just so that you can have a look at that as well. Also, Arkham, if you can post, just like how Dave did it before, if you can post what your outreach is, like either a screenshot or what the first introduction message, and take me through the journey of how you're reaching out to leads as well and why you think that they're qualified for, especially for interviews or if they have really good offers. If you can post that inside of the community, that'll be excellent. I'll be able to respond to that today as well. Those are the two big things for yourself. Dave, for yourself, I'll hit you up on WhatsApp because I see that you did send me your number. I'll hit you up on WhatsApp as well. And Ethan, what's the plan for rest of the week then? Where are you going? Are you staying in Antigua or what?
To give you Arkham and Dave again, just like a play-by-play of this life. So after our call last Thursday, I knew I was going to go see Evan, right? So yeah, I saw Evan like not even a week ago, right, dude? Like after that call, I was like, I want to go back to my favorite country in the world. And I found a flight for really cheap. And so I was basically considering if I could stay at home, visit my parents for a little bit longer. So I'm going to be in Antigua either like a week, and then I'm going to go back to the lake, I think, Evan. But I want to come back and I might go to Victoria. So I might go to Rifflandia. I'm not sure yet. And so what that is, guys, there's a music festival where Evan and I are both from or close to where we're from that I want to go see. And so I might go home in 6 weeks and then go back to Asia, or I might just stay here. And like, that's the life. I literally could leave like right now if I wanted to. Like if it was boring, like the weather's perfect, like it's not actually shit. And so if I wanted to leave, I could fuck off right now. But I'm in Antigua until at least Saturday or a week, Evan. And then I'm going to go to the lake.
Heck yes. Well, that's what it's
Also,
all
yeah.
about, guys.
Also, just
Literally,
let me
that's
know what you need, by the way. Just let me know, like message me what you need for going forward with what you announced. Cool.
oh, perfect, perfect. Like this is what it's all about, guys. Like literally picking up and just leaving. Ethan booked a ticket literally in like maybe a week's notice. Maybe. Like, did you book it with like 5 days notice or 6 days notice? Like, when did
Four.
you book the ticket?
Four.
4 days notice. He literally left. He booked a ticket to go to Guatemala from Vancouver. He booked a ticket literally with 4 days notice because he has allowed himself to literally just embody a remote lifestyle. He has created this for himself, and I'm so proud of him because this is something that he wanted to do 5 years ago, and he didn't think it was possible to be able, because all of us, we all have those preconceived notions, those limiting beliefs in our brain where we don't think it's possible to do something. A really famous story that I like to say, especially on some of my sales calls for those that are having a little bit harder time to convert, is a story by a gentleman named Roger Bannister. Now, Roger Bannister, he was the first man, I believe he ran the 4 minute, I think it was either 4 minute or 5 minute mile or something like that. He was the first person to run a mile in 4 or 5 minutes. People didn't think that it was possible to be able to do that until he did it. And then as soon as he did it, throughout all human history, there was never anyone that got documented that ran a 5 minute mile before in thousands of years of human history. But as soon as he did it and he made the announcement that he did it, 6 months later, someone beat him. 6 months later, because he set the precedent and showed that it's possible to be able to do it. Then someone saw that it was possible and then said, I can do even better than that, and then beat them at it. That's literally what I wanted for Ethan. When Ethan met me, I was already living remotely as well. And he was like, hey, how are you making money? Like, how are you doing all this sort of stuff? And it's about learning those skills, seeing that it is actually possible to achieve those goals and then to climb that mountain and to get there. While it's not the easiest thing to climb as well, Ethan will be the first one to tell you that it's not easy. Like there's days where like you're struggling, you don't know if if this is going to work or not, especially when you start doing commission based selling and commission based sales. Like you have those really dark and deep days too, where you're going to doubt yourself, but it's to overcome that and to go to that next portion. And as soon as you get to that next level, then you're going to look back and just say, wow, why didn't I think this was possible before? So that's something to keep in mind, guys, is that when you're in a group with people that have already lived those experiences, not like those fancy people you see on Instagram, those 16, 17-year-olds that say they're closing 50,000, 100,000, millions of dollars on the phone. Most of it is all fake BS and they don't have those same lived experiences. They're all reading a script or they all have a 50-year-old behind the screen telling them what to literally do. And they're renting their cars for them, or they have a friend that has a Ferrari or something like that. That's where they film all this stuff. It's all complete, utter BS for the most part. Some of it might be legit, like maybe 1% or something like that. Like I can't vouch for every single person. I can't assume. That makes an ass out of you and me if I start assuming. But for the most part, guys, being in a group with people that actually have this lived experience and they actually do make money and have a lifestyle of remote sales, like myself, like Ethan as well, and even Steph that's inside of the community too. She's doing really, really well as well. They, those are the people that have those lived experiences and that have answers to questions that you may have. You might be starting on that first level and they might be on level like 60 or 65 or something. And it's important to climb up the steps one at a time. Don't see someone else's end goal. Don't look at Jeff Bezos and his billions of dollars. Look at Jeff Bezos when he had his interview at his Amazon warehouse back in like 97, 98. Look at his small little tiny office that he was in, not the multi-billion dollars now. That's what you need to start comparing yourself to, is their level ones, their level twos, their level threes. Don't compare yourself to that level 60, the 65, or else it's going to be very overwhelming as well. I've done it myself. Ethan's done it himself too. It becomes too overwhelming when you want to compare yourself to someone's level 65 when you're literally just trying to get the level 2 as well. So those are a few of the important notes that I just wanted to mention for you guys as well. Arkham, like I mentioned, I'll tag you in the community of what that outreach is as well. And if you want to post what your screenshots of what your outreach method is and a little bit of explanation for that inside the community, that'll be awesome too. And Dave, I'll shoot you a message as well shortly after that. And Ethan, you keep being beautiful down in Guatemala, all right?
You keep being beautiful too, buddy.
Awesome, guys. If you guys have no further questions as well, I wish you guys a great week too. And yeah, Arkham, let's land that first gig as well. And Dave, let's close that first sale, dude.
Have a good day.
Keep it going,
Awesome.
boys.
Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Bye.